So, what is a quality woman? This is a topic that's covered by many YouTube channels in the manosphere. They talk about like how to identify a quality woman. You know, what you should look for on the first date, the second date, how does she treat other people, what's her family life like, you know, with her parents and stuff like that, and then maybe you can identify a quality woman.
It's interesting you said that because I heard it many times from the guy, Luba, I just want to find a quality woman. And I thought where this term came from. Like, I understand good quality purse. I understand good quality, I don't know, dress. But what means good quality woman? Like, I don't understand. And it's funny, like I thought like where they got it from, but now I understand that there's like somebody is like spreading this word, and now the guys are like, I just want a quality woman.
Yeah, well, let's come back to that point there, because I think
I
think we can correlate that to sort of what we're talking about here. So, you know, and this is what we're all looking for. When we want to go into a relationship, we're looking for something that we would perceive as high quality. Now, first things first, what you believe is high quality can be different from somebody else, right? Qualities that you are looking for may be different than other qualities. You may want a woman who enjoys the outdoors and appreciates life, whereas somebody else, another guy, may not appreciate those qualities and he doesn't think that that's important. So he thinks a woman with some quality traits, maybe a woman that is interested in literature and learning and watching movies, whatever, right? But all of this advice that's talking to you and giving you tips and hints and tricks of how to figure out if a woman is high quality when you meet her, have no idea really what is going on, right? So the only way that you can tell, this is the only way that you can tell if a woman, and regardless of whether you want a woman that's outdoorsy or a woman that wants to study with you and read literature, we're all looking for the quality, the traits that are important to us is how she is to you inside a relationship.
I want to say that everybody is looking for their own qualities, first of all, right?
Yeah.
So for everybody, that would be different quality. Even like for the purse, you can say that for you, good quality purse is one thing. For me, good quality purse is a different, right?
Yeah. So those, I would say that those are more sort of personal preferences. So,
personal,
you know, yeah. So what is she into? What are you into? Like, that's, you know, something that you can share as like some common ground, right? Inside your relationship. But when it comes to actual quality, when we talk about a woman who is of high quality, it's how she is in a relationship. Now, you're never going to know this until when?
Until you got into the relationship
until you're in a relationship, right?
Guys, sorry to interrupt. I just want to invite you all to our Telegram closed community. The link in the description below. Why should you subscribe? Is because we're going to announce there soon invite-only events that we're going to hold there. You can message me or Stryker or both of us directly and ask questions. It's the fastest way to reach out to us. You can get support from other members of the group who are our clients, potential clients who are already done it and successful clients. And also you can get to know our recent updates and news from the Hard Rocket and a little bit of a backstage videos. So I will be waiting for you there.
And so even other matchmakers say you're going to meet high quality woman. Like, we can't say that, right? Because we don't know how she's going to be towards you. And how she is towards you is exactly like how she could be different to somebody else in that relationship. When you meet a woman, like, and you know, you may think she's a high quality woman. She's a number 10. She's beautiful. She's stunning. She's feminine. She looks great. She works out, and she's kind and she's nice as well, right? But until you've actually been in a relationship with, say, a woman who is narcissistic or a sociopath, and many men have, you understand that how they are on the outside of that relationship and how they are to your friends and family is completely different for how they are towards you and how they treat you, right? And I've experienced this, and I know that many of our clients have as well, because I've had deep and meaningful conversations with them. So in order to understand that what she really is like, and that she's not somebody that can easily manipulate people, she's somebody that respects you as the man in that relationship. She cares about you. She cares about family. If these things are important to you, then these things will be deemed as being high quality, right?
Yeah.
And you know how you're just talking about your dress, you don't understand about quality when it comes to your dress, your handbag, whatever. You still don't really know that quality until you buy it and you put it on, right? And you wash it a few times. Right. I was just telling you recently about some socks I bought in Thailand that felt great. You know, and I've worn them twice, and then I'm walking around and the heel of my foot is in direct contact with the floor.
You need to do like some on you.
But it's you know, it's the same sort of thing, right? Because you're never going to know. You have to understand before you go into a relationship, or before you think about having a relationship, what is quality to you? Because if you, you know, are so stuck on the fact that a quality woman is a woman that looks beautiful. That is the number one thing I need to look for. You will be very disappointed most of the time.
Yeah,
is what I will
look,
say.
look, honestly, this is most of the time, because if the person, like, there are some ladies who are like so stunning, and you look at her, she's like a doll with this Porcelano face and everything, but she's so narcissistic and self-centered that she would never treat you well. She would never take care of you. She would always only for me, for me, for me. And also, like, I see the difference. Like, some guys really treat, like, for them very important, like your education, like your like intelligent level, like your this and this. For somebody, beauty. For somebody, her relationship with parents. For somebody, this. For somebody, like, if she can cook. Like, it's completely different. But one thing I want to say is that just came to my mind, that if you look at this on a big picture, like, you both are exes to somebody, right? Like, she's an ex to somebody that some man can say, oh, she was a horrible woman, and you are ex to your ex, right? Like, and somebody can say, like, he was the horrible man, but it doesn't mean that you're bad people. And it means that together, like, when you actually start dating, and these qualities that you were looking for, you will find in each other. So it's like, I think it's just a wrong term to use, like, about like quality person, or like there's some traits, like, you know, honest person, loyal person, smart person, intelligent person, funny person, like that is like what is really applicable. But quality, it's something that I would not use, to be honest.
I think that the word quality can only be used by a man that's in a relationship and understands the woman that he is with.
And
right?
also he has a list of his qualities that she's like...
Yeah, exactly. Because like, I mean, we've all heard it before where, you know, a friend or somebody that we know is in a relationship with a woman that you don't think is that attractive. But he just says something along the lines like you won't believe it. Like, I come home from work, she cares about me, you know, the house is always clean, like she works hard as well, but she's always taking care of me. And deep down inside, those are all the things that we're looking for in a woman, right? And how we prioritize that in terms of what's more important, beauty or a woman that gives a shit about the relationship and cares about you. Only you can do that, right? Some people value having a beautiful trophy wife as, you know, number one priority, right? And if you want to do that, that's completely fine as well, because that's your version of what quality is. But I mean, in terms of saying, I'm going to go to a particular place because that's where high quality women hang out, well, how are you going to know that? If you're saying I'm going to go to a particular nightclub because all the VIP tables are full of beautiful women, or there's some place where beautiful women hang out, well, yeah, understand it. These women understand that they are beautiful. They have Instagram, which is, I believe has really emphasized...
Validator?
Yeah, it's certainly emphasized the fact that most women have some sense of narcissism, you know, or they have some inkling of narcissism, which is easy to come out. But, you know, it's a topic for another day, but I don't think that women are at fault. I think it's the men that are at fault because they enable this behavior. But it's up to you what it is that you are looking for in a woman, right? Obviously, if you're with a woman and you want to have sex with her, she has to be attractive to you. That's number one, right?
But it's also very subjective. For somebody likes blonde, somebody like brunette.
Yeah, I'm just saying for me, for that guy, for whoever it is, you have to have some level of high attraction, right? And that attraction can build through getting to know someone, from understanding who she is, from understanding, like, if you really care about that stuff, that she really does care about you, that she will always hang around with you, even though, you know, shit may go wrong. If you can find a woman that is like this, but is not a number one on the scale of attraction, well, you know, what's the trade-off, right?
Yeah.
What's the, like, only you can answer these questions. We're just throwing it out there to stop people saying things like, or thinking things like, I need a high-quality woman. Well, what do you mean? Oh, she's got to be really, 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 really hot. Okay.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Again, you know, we can...
well, that's subjective as well, but I think most men can agree. Say if a woman is a number 10, which they don't exist, right? It's not...
Who not exist? Number 10?
Well, as a collective, number 10. But in terms of look, yeah, okay, maybe this like really, really hot woman that the majority of men will agree that she is the hottest woman I've ever seen in my entire life. But if that's the case, there's not many of them. How can there be? How can 50% of women be number 10s? And the numeric scale of attraction is not what most men think. It is not a scale that goes like this. And to go up the scale, it's very easy for a woman to go from a 3 to a 4. Right? She loses some weight, she gets her hair done. From a 4 to a 5, yeah, maybe she changes a few things. But when you get up to like 7, 8, and 9, the things that get you up higher on the scale, you're either there or you're not, or it's surgery, right? For a woman to go from a 9 to a 10, it's virtually impossible. She has to be born with perfect genetics, right? In terms of looks, just talking about looks here, right? I don't know, a little bit of a tangent there. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on the numeric scale of attraction. I think it's a ridiculous benchmark to use. when discussing women in, well, I mean, if you're discussing looks, you use the numeric scale of attraction to describe her to your friends. That's it.
But
What does she look like? She was a 10. Oh, wow, she was a 10? That's it. It's not used in any other place in the world, and there's no evidence or science to back it up, right?
Yeah, in the marriage certificate, they don't use it anymore. Like I think that they used to.
On your prenup or anything like that. No
So
legal documents.
find what it is for you, quality woman, and find what exactly you looking for instead of just trying to fit in some social cliche that somebody say. And then you running around and thinking, okay, I also need to find quality woman, but what is that? I don't know.
Yeah,
So,
it's much deeper. Like, just trust us. Like, a lot of the manosphere and the red pill videos, they talk about this stuff because it gets clicks, right? And that's what their whole thing is getting you to click on the video. That's how they make money. So they're making money on you, maybe even keeping you lonely in some instances. But we deal with this on a daily basis with our clients. We see the connections, like real connections that are made. Many of those connections are made when the guy didn't choose her profile photo because he thought that it wasn't his type, right? But then when he met her and he spoke with her, she's just this kind, caring woman that wants to form a relationship.
we have it all the time in the Zoom parties. Like we have
this all the, yeah, we do. And if I wasn't part of this company and I didn't understand this, I too would be, if for some reason I was making videos about this stuff, I too would be on that side saying, you need to do this, because that's what they're all saying, and they're all just regurgitating the same stuff. Trust us when we tell you. There's so much more to it than a woman that looks like a number 9 or a number 8 or number 10 or whatever it is. And look, at the end of the day, those women have got a lot of makeup on, right? And sometimes when you're married, you're going to see her without makeup on, right? And if she's a bitch, if she looks beautiful, but she's kind of a bitch, sometimes you're going to see her with no makeup on, not looking very good, and she's a bitch.
It's a lot.
Right? And that's going to suck. Anyway, those are our thoughts on that topic there. Anything else?
No. See you next time.
We'll see you later.